Hey guys, welcome to another Trail Haunter video. This is part 2, I guess, of buying a race car for the Gambler 500. So we got it off the trailer, have it under a little portable shade here. This is gonna be my little shop until I can get it running. The other day I went to Walmart and I got some supplies for changing all the fluid out in it. So hopefully this is everything I need to change all the fluids. Got some gloves, grease monkey, they're my favorite. Some funnels, oil pans here, oil, transmission fluid, and coolant, then my tools. Hopefully once I get all of that changed on the car here, it'll run good as new, right? I guess we'll see. All right, well, I'm already under the Sable and I can tell you what's wrong just by looking at it. It's missing screws. It might not even have a gasket in there. Look at this. There's a screw missing here, here. Oh, well, there's a screw. Oh, there's missing screws. There's some missing screws. So, yeah, I mean, that's probably why it's leaking, if you asked me. I mean, I'm no mechanic or anything, but so, I mean, that's good news for me. I was thinking that the trans pan might have a crack in it, but it doesn't look like it does. I'll have to pull it down and get a better look at it. But yeah, next step is to pull it down so I can clean it and clean up under here. It's pretty nasty from all of the fluid spilling out. So I'll get that done. Just do a little time lapse for you guys. Here's the transmission pad. This is a filter here. You can see it looks like they did JB weld it a little bit in the corner right here. So there must have been a little crack, but it looks like it's held up. I'll have to clean it. But other than that, there was not a gasket on it at all. No gasket. And there was only 3 screws. So that might be the issue why it was leaking so bad. I mean, actually that probably is the issue why it was leaking so bad. Also, this filter wasn't up in the actual spot where it's supposed to be at. It was just sitting in here loosely. So the filter popped out as well. Let me go back under there and show you guys how clean it actually looks. There wasn't a lot of fluid that came out. I mean, that's basically it. And I put an entire gallon in there. And so when I did that, it pretty much just poured straight out. Here's the screws that were in it. And there was just 3 of these. 3 of them holding up. I think there was 14 that's supposed to be there. I do need to go grab some of these though. So I will head over to Cal Ranch and get 14 or so of these, maybe grab some extras just in case. All right, got the bolts that I needed. And I also found a hacky sack. How many of you guys played hacky sacks like in middle school? Well, it's called a kick bag, but we called them a hacky sack. These things are so fun. My kids will love this. What a lovely angle. So I'm just gonna try and clean this off a little bit. Just get it ready for the liquid gasket. So I bought liquid gasket stuff instead of just a rubber gasket because apparently a rubber gasket is hard to find in this make and model. So the liquid gasket, we'll see how it does. I think it'll be okay. If it starts leaking or whatnot, I can easily just remove it and go to a junkyard and find a used rubber gasket.
Kissing my mama while calling my papa to give me the car keys, 'cause I'm going dancing tonight.
Ah, darn it.
Dancing tonight.
You know what would be nice right now? A lift.
Yes, I'm stranger and look at my feathers tonight. Dancing tonight. Don't you see it?
Full. We got oil, baby. We got oil, baby. This puppy is gonna run so good. You know it and I know it. All right. Engine oil. Okay, now time for some coolant. All right, we've got the oil changed. We've got new coolant in here. We could probably use some windshield wiper fluid, but we'll leave that for now. We've got the liquid gasket drying down there, and we've got the trans pan back on. So I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow morning to put some transmission fluid in. I just want to give that liquid gasket time to dry completely, and I think overnight will probably be the best option. So let that dry overnight. Tomorrow I will be back to add some transmission fluid, and let's keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't leak. So far, so good. Man, the pan is looking a little beat up. That's all right. I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes and see if there's any leaks at all, and then I'm gonna try and start it. Woohoo! It started. All right, since it's on jack stands and it's a front wheel drive, I am going to kind of rev it a little bit and see if we can get the tires spinning. So I'm gonna put it in drive. I just want to make sure it doesn't start smoking. This is my face of excitement, even though I look like I just woke up, because it's crazy windy outside. But yeah, I'm gonna let it run for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna take it for a freaking test drive down the highway and see if it smokes or does anything crazy. You guys, it's running, baby. It is running. Yeah! All right, well, we have one running race car. Come on, pup, you wanna come out? So yeah, the exhaust kind of smokes a little bit. I don't know if that's normal when something's straight piped like this or what, but that was a pretty smooth ride, other than it was getting stuck when it was transitioning from first to second gear. And I'll have to just do another test drive here, maybe tomorrow or in the next couple days or so. It might just need to like warm up because it hasn't run in an entire year. And for not running an entire year, all I did was change the oil. I put some coolant in and changed the transmission fluid. And it runs decent. I got up to freaking 65. So yeah, I mean, $300, can't beat it. So all in all, I say that was a pretty good first run. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to be racing this car in the Hoopty X two-wheel drive class at the Gambler 500 in Oregon. I will be competing on Saturday in that race, and yeah, I'm so stoked. I do have a co-driver. If you guess who my co-driver is in the comments below, I will send you a sticker. So let me know who you think the co-driver is going to be. Now that this puppy runs and runs pretty good, it's time to paint it all up. So make sure and subscribe. Next video will be me painting and redoing this whole thing. So excited. I'm going to add lights on top. It's just going to be a fun time. So make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.